Dear Grandpa, I'm happy I took the time to write this letter. It has made me understand how truly blessed I am. My parents tell me stories about you all the time. They say we were just alike. I hear stories about how you love to fish, just as me and my brother Josh do. I think about what it would have been like, us sitting on the dock, listening to some old school music I'm sure you loved. I believe I got my size from you. My dad's only 5'9", and you were 6'2". Thankfully, I got those genes from you. It has helped me along my journey to this moment. Football hasn't always been easy for me, nor was it the sport I liked to play the most. Soccer used to be my favorite sport, but God's will was well at work before I realized it. My parents moved us out the inner city because they wanted a better life for us, and we ended up in Pickerington, a suburb outside of Columbus. Soon after, our neighbor asked my dad if I was interested in playing football. The cost was only $50, and if you know my dad, you know he was sold. For the first few games, I was an average player, but I started adjusting. I became unstoppable. You would have loved to watch me play, but I know you were bragging about your grandson from a much better place. As I went to high school, I ended up at Pickerington High School North. I came in at 150 pounds, in serious need of getting bigger and stronger. I worked my butt off in training, and I slowly started to fade away from Jesus Christ, relying solely on myself and not my God-given ability. I earned the starting running back job my sophomore year, a great opportunity for me to showcase my talent, but my whole outlook on things changed with a single carry. In the second half of the second game of my sophomore season, I was already over the 150-yard mark. I took a carry in the fourth quarter and cut outside. I felt a snap on my leg, and my whole world turned. It was gruesome. With my dad kneeling beside me and my mom crying, I couldn't comprehend why this was happening to me. It took 45 minutes to get medical help, the most agonizing 45 minutes of my life. I was out of sports for a while, working hard to come back, and that's just what I did. My family decided it was best to leave Pickerington, moving us to nearby Gahanna. Because of transfer rules, I had to sit out the first 5 games. As I was about to become eligible, I broke my other leg in practice, another season loss. Because my family couldn't afford to pay for 2 houses, we moved back to Pickerington, enrolling at Pickerington Central. The coaches were very accepting of me, teaching me about life and football. Finally healthy, I began to make a name for myself. I won 5 MVP honors at some of the major recruiting camps across the country. With these performances came attention from college programs. My first offer was the University of Toledo, but not the last. My dad has always told me, the best way to stay on your feet is to stay on your knees. That's exactly what I did. My daily routine became prayer, study, and workout. As it always seems to do when you stay strong in faith, things began to fall into place. I helped lead my team to a state Final Four, and the attention from college programs continued to come. My journey to this moment has been filled with ups and downs, but it hasn't been without a purpose. My faith in God is stronger than ever, and it has led to my biggest blessing yet. I am ready for the next chapter of my life, and I know you will be there with me along the way. I thought it was only appropriate to tell you first, but the rest of the world is about to find out. I will be spending the next 4 years of my life at Indiana University.
Go Hoosiers, baby.